December is here and we are all ready to set our new goals, resolutions, and intentions. We all know the importance of setting goals each year, and we are super excited to start afresh, to set up new goals, and to build a willpower so that we can accomplish all of them in the coming year. Hi, I am Shilpa Gupta, and I am your coach as well as a life skills trainer who will help you to maximize your growth in the year 2024. But before we start, there is a very important exercise I want to highlight today as the first step in creating new goals, and that is reviewing the year that is passing by. Yes. Before you start planning, it is super important to spend a few minutes in reflecting the last year. Now, you would ask me, why would that be? It is important. It is not an exercise so that you can feel guilty or dwell about what you could not do. But it is an exercise which will help you recognize and identify anything that was left out, any gaps that could have been filled, so that you don't make the same mistake in the coming year. And honestly, I can guarantee that if you take time to track your progress this year, considering what happened last year, you will discover that you accomplished more than you can imagine. So I want you guide today through the process of completing your year in review so that you can take a stock and gain the insight and motivation you need for a successful year 2024. So let's begin. Now, there are many ways to conduct a year-end review to gain the insight you need to improve while making or setting new goals. Here are some methods that I can help you with that have worked for me when evaluating my performance and success at achieving goals over the past 12 months and setting goals for the year to come. Now, review each month. So set aside some time, maybe an hour, and see what has happened from this December till 2023 January. So you can work yourself backward, where you can note down all the wins, whether they are personal or career wins or anything that has happened in your life which is remarkable and is a landmark to be noted. So that can include your successes and accomplishment, and also some setbacks or struggles that you have experienced in the past year that you need to note down, so that we need to rectify and make changes or make plans for them to be better in the next coming year. Also journal about the things that you're being grateful for. Now, there are a lot of things, people, events, occasions that you might be grateful about that have helped you in becoming a better person this year. When we look back and see 365 days gone by and see what we were and how we were to what we are now, we do examine, we do come to know of how evolved we've become. So for that evolution, I think we need to be extra grateful to the Almighty, to the circumstances, to the people who have been making our life much more easier. So be committed to that, and also write about what things have helped you become the person that you've become, right? So it will be a very good exercise for you to know about all this and feel good about yourself. When you cultivate a positive and gratitude focused mindset, you'll be amazed at how much easier it becomes to stay committed to your vision by making progress towards your goals and dreams, right? Note down some emotions that you have experienced as a person in a role that you've been offering. That is very important. I always feel that any pressure, any role, anything that you've been carrying does carry a lot of emotion. And if that emotion is not being played at the right time, then things don't work out. So write down what kind of emotions you have been experiencing while you are performing a certain role. Any significant habit that you've developed and you're proud of, or you were trying to develop but somehow you could not do it, maybe due to some reason, right? Then you can also note down what are the lessons that you have learned in the last year. What are the teachings, what somebody has taught you, what influence people have had in your life that you want to imbibe and you want to also put through. You can also write down some favorable as well as unfavorable experiences that you may have encountered in the last year. They have taught you something, you've experienced something new. Just everything that you've experienced in the last year would be something that will come ahead in the next year. So remember one thing, don't stress yourself out. If you're not in the place to make big changes, we'll do it with very small steps. So that is completely all right. But do take a step today. Now, for the free gift of being here till now, I can share a PDF file of some prompts and questions so that you can review your year going by. Write down maximize your growth 2024 in the comment section below, and I shall send you a link which is absolutely free and which will give you prompts and questions to write down so that you can review the year properly in one page and know what you have been going through. So I hope now you can take out some time to sit back and review all the good, not so good and challenging moments that you have encountered in the past year. Do this much and I shall see you in the next episode of Maximizing Growth 2024. Bye-bye.